Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are just joining us, weirdly with a What Happened To video, I'm James. I run this channel, Broken Lands Hobbies. It's a personal project, passion project and hobby of mine that I started with a lot of gusto in the summer of last year. Well, what happened? To answer the question with the video tagline, the little clickbaity title. I went away with work. My day job is that I'm a member of His Majesty's Armed Forces. I'm in the Army, have been for about 12 years now, and I was away on a 6-month deployment to Kosovo as part of a NATO peacekeeping force, or KFOR, which, thankfully, due to BBC East Midlands being out there, I can edit in some of the clips to sort of give you the big and shiny, nicely edited version of why we were there.
Next, soldiers from the East Midlands are using the latest drone technology to support the NATO peacekeeping operations in Kosovo. The Royal Lancers Regiment recruits from our region and a unit is currently active on duty in the country.
A team of Royal Lancers is getting ready to fly their drone in the Kosovan countryside. Corporal James Lowe from Blidworth in Nottinghamshire is a drone pilot and trainer. Britain has been part of the NATO peacekeeping mission here since the end of the Kosovo-Serbia conflict in 1999. A generation on, and drone technology is now part of the modern-day army.
One of the primary tasks of the Royal Lancers is reconnaissance. So here in Kosovo, drones are used in that role.
Every opportunity to train is an opportunity to develop our warfighting capability. The Chief of the General Staff ordered the Army to double its lethality and then triple it. Every opportunity we get to train on a new skill, be it drones, be it armour, working alongside our partner nations and in the Alliance, that's just going to make us a more lethal army.
And that's the sort of stuff we got up to. It was a fun experience. But what happened in the 6 months while I was away? So within 3 days of arriving in Kosovo, my family dog Bones passed away. Some of his internal organs just wrapped the bangers in, and it wasn't good for him to go on anymore. So he's gone. He left us. It was a really awkward start to the tour. Pretty gut wrenching. Yeah. So we lost Bones. He never made it onto the channel per se as a guest star, but he was very dearly missed. And just the goodest of good boys, black lab, gentle soul, really perfect dog. We still have Bob, who is sat just at my feet, out of shot. I will show you a picture of Bob. He might even join us in a second. He's our inheritance from Grandma and Grandad when they passed, but he's as stalwart as ever, and now accompanies me when I'm painting, just curls up by my feet. But yeah, so 6 months I was away for Christmas. I was in theatre for Christmas. That was a really cool experience. Well looked after, really lovely little close-knit group. I was away for my 31st birthday. That was, again, an interesting one, quite busy for that one, but a really good experience to be with really good people. And then, yeah, doing lots of stuff on the operations. Just busy, as expected. But we did have free time. Time spent in the gym, time spent painting. I did a lot of painting. I took several hobby starter sets out there. I took Warcry, the Crypt of Blood one. I took the Spectre Miniature starter set. I took the Team Yankee, World War III Team Yankee starter set out, and a load of other models to build and paint while I was out there. I got loads done in the first 3 months. In the first 3 months, I built and painted all of the starter sets. Actually, no, I built them all. I didn't paint them all. I didn't finish painting the Team Yankee stuff. I built and painted them all, which meant that at Christmas we could have a few games. We had a few games of Team Yankee over Christmas. My mate James and I, which is ironic because this happened lots out there. You'd go, oh, this is my friend James, I'm James, and this is my other friend James. So James cubed a lot of the time. Webbo and Small, legend. But yeah, so we had lots of time to paint, not as much time to game, or we didn't get many games in. but we did manage to get a few in between a few of us Brits. And then it was a poor space for making videos. So I released one video while I was out there, the BMP AFV rec video, which if you've seen it, thank you. Please do tell me how that was for you, so I can improve the next ones, which are coming. Yeah, so I did one video out there and I just wasn't happy with the sound quality or the space I had to work in. The accommodation was good, like a little repurposed, well, not repurposed, in a little shipping container, which was, you know, I was fortunate to have one of the newer ones. It was a really lovely accommodation, but just the sound quality was ass, really, because it was a metal shipping container. And I feel that I didn't have a lot of gusto and energy to give you the best content I could give you out there. So I filmed a lot of, you know, buildy B-roll for the AFV rec stuff while I was out there, and that's sort of going to be used up now. So if you see in the videos, you'll see me wearing uniform sometimes. That's why, because I was busy and I was doing it in some free time. So what else does 6 months being away mean? So in the army, you get paid more when you're away. And I wasn't spending any money on fuel for my car or food because we were being fed out there. So that translated into some girl math. Thank you, Fletch, Vaughan and Haley, for bringing us girl math. Like a lot of minis to build and paint, a lot. I will sort of show some of them, some of the stuff I've done while I've been away in the background now. I'll just probably paste it over this here or there. And yeah, I've got a lot to build and paint. So I'm slowly churning through that backlog now. Didn't get as much painting done in the second half of the tour, but for good reason. I'll explain why. But yeah, so I've got a lot to go through. We've got Bolt Action, we've got Spectre, we've got some more World War III Team Yankee, we've got some Butler's printed models to build and paint. 40k, always 40k, and Napoleonics for Silver Bayonet. So much more to do. But a large part of why I didn't get much done in the second half is because I was making friends. I made a lot of friends during my time there, to work with Hungarians and Austrians on a few jobs. And then I got to work with some Americans from Ape Company. You guys were awesome to just live with for a week. And then the biggest friends I made out there that I'm still, you know, regularly in touch with and very much looking forward to hosting when they come over is the Danish Guard contingent who are out there. A lot of them, they're all just fantastic people. All the people I met out there were just really super awesome, really friendly, happy to get along with you, and also really fortunate to have loads of shared interests. So I sort of explained this in the BBC interview, was everywhere you go in the world now, there's going to be somebody into Warhammer. And I got the chance to talk about that and play a few games with the Danish of Team Yankee and Warhammer, introduce them to Sharp. Those that didn't already know about it, we started watching Sharp, which is a fantastic experience, introducing other nations to the beauty that is the best thing on British TV. And yeah, so it was a really awesome little 6 months, but man, I couldn't do this as much. I'm really looking forward to getting back into this now. So that leads me to what's next. So the next video that's going to come out is going to be the AFV Rec video 2, which will be the M1 Abrams. So main battle tank this time instead of an IFV. And then I'm going to finish off that diorama that I started last year. It's been gathering dust, so it deserves a bit of TLC and some finishing to get that nipped. And then the world is my oyster. I've got so much to build and paint. We've also got a narrative crusade happening at work. We're starting a narrative crusade that's going to see us out to the end of the year, so there'll probably be some battle reports for that. Figure out how to do battle reports, maybe some talking head stuff, maybe some interviews. Might get a few of the guys on for a bit of a chat. But yeah, we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna hit it hard and really deliver you some hopefully decent content that you enjoy, and it gives me some stimulation making it, and it flexes my creative muscles. But thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for staying subscribed. And yeah, see you in the next one.